Hi everyone, hope you guys are well. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to prepare a project cash flow. So I've got an example. I'm going to run through this example with you guys, and you can see how easily and quickly you can prepare a project cash flow. So if you look at this example, it says a contractor is starting a project, the monthly cost of which is as listed below. So we go activity, so we go site preparation, substructure, superstructure, services and finishes. And on this column, we go all these costs, and we go the duration in months. So overall, on this project, we go 5 months. So you can see for site preparation, this will be completed within 2 months. So month 1 and 2. So which would be 200k and 200k, so that would be 400k. And then we go substructure, which would be month number 3 and 4, and same with the others as well. So now it says the contractor has applied a fixed markup rate of 10%. So we have to remember that the markup on this project is 10%, while the retention to be held by the client is 5% of each valuation. So retention is 5%. So that's another important figure to remember. The retention held will be paid back to the contractor at completion of construction. So retention will be paid at the completion, yeah. The client is to measure the work monthly. So it's going to be a monthly valuation or monthly payment. And the client must pay the cash within 1 month after each measurement. So if we measure this month, we'll get paid next month. So if we submit our application this month, we'll get paid next month. Next, the contractor will subcontract 60% of each month's work. So we go all these figures here. So whatever the figures is, 60% of each month's work will be subcontracted. 60% of each month's cost to a labor and material subcontractor. The subcontractor will provide all plant related to their work. So we don't have to cost separately or price separately for the material and labor, material and plant. So subcontractor will basically provide everything, labor, material and plant. The remaining 40% will be executed by the contractor's own labor. So 60% goes to subcontractor and 40% will be executed by the contractor's own labor. Materials and plant associated will be purchased or hired by the contractor. The cost of contractor's own labor will comprise 70% of the work items that are not subcontracted. So cost of the own labor, this is the keyword, which will comprise 70% of the work, and then rest of the 30% will be the plant and material. The monthly cost is invoiced in such a way that all subcontracted work will be paid 1 month after it is incurred. So payment for the subcontractor will be, so they will measure this month and they will get paid next month. And for the material and plant, 2 months after. So material and plants which will be used by the contractor's own labor, and this will be paid 2 months after the application. And then for the own labor, the payment will be in the same month that cost is incurred. Yeah. So now the problem is assuming that the contractor holds no retention against the subcontractor. Calculate the cumulative monthly net cash flow for the project if both client and contractor adhere to the contractually stated payment condition. So we have to work out the cash flow for this project. So we're gonna just look at the problem A. We're not gonna look at the B at this moment. So what we have to do, so you have to set up a template like this. So we go all these items on this column. Yeah, so all these items on this column. And then we go cost. This is the cost item. And this is the duration of the project. So we go 6 months, and because of the retention and then payment, so we put 7 months. So now if we look at the cost, so site preparation, substructure, superstructure, services, finishes, so we copied all these costs from here. So we copied all these costs, and then we broken down month by month. So for example, site preparation 400k, and that 400k runs over month 1 and month 2. So we should be split 50-50, so that would be 200k and 200k. Same with the substructure 200k, and that's run month 3 and 4, so that would be 100k and 100k. So yeah, so if you look at this 100k and 100k. So similarly for the other items, superstructure, services and finishes. Now we work out the monthly cost. So basically we just add all these numbers for this column, so that would be 200k, and then month 2 the cost would be 200k, month 3 cost would be 400k, so that's 300, 100k, and then we do same for month 4 and 5. So this is our cost for this project. So this is all the cost for this project. So if you add all these, that should come to all these numbers. Now to work out the accumulated cost, so first man would be 200k, which is that 200 is that 200, and then for month 2, so we need to add this 200 with this and 200, so that will be 400k, and then for month 3, so we go 400k and that 400k, so that will be 800k. So that's how you work out the accumulated cost. So overall would be 3.7 million. Next, which is the markup, 10%. Markup is 10% on this project. So that's from the problem. And yeah, it says fixed markup rate 10% of the cost. So 10% of 200, which is 20,000. 20,000, 400 would be 40,000. So we work out for the rest of the number of figures 10% markup. Then value would be cost plus markup, which would be total value for the project. This is what we're going to charge to a client. So we need to add this 200k with this 20, so that will be 220k. Same with 200k with 20, 222k, 400k with 40,000. So add these two figures together, so that will be 440k. So we do same for the other months as well. And then 5% retention. 5% retention of that value would be, so 222k, 5% of that value would be 11k. So we work out for rest of the months and we go, these are the retention. So if you look at this month, month 5, where we're going to finish our project, so there is no retention. Basically, we're going to get paid because this is the final month, so there is no retention on month 5. So we'll get paid on month 5, the full we get the full retention back from the client. So now cash in, obviously as per the question, we're not going to get paid. So we're going to submit our application on this month. We're going to get paid 1 month after, which should be month 2. So now, so that'll be 222k minus the retention, so that'll be 209k. So we do same thing for the rest of the month, and yeah, so that's how you work out the cash in. So this is what we're going to get paid each month. Now for this job, as per the question, 60% cost would be subcontracted. So 60% first month cost is 200k. So 60% of 200k, which is 120k, and we work out same for the other month, 60% of the cost. So that would be so these numbers would be our subcontractor cost. Then we got the subcontractor payment. So obviously they will get paid 1 month after as well. So they will hand their application in on this month, month 1, and they will get paid next month. So we work out same for the rest of the months. Then as per the question, own cost, which is so own cost is yeah, so 40% is the own cost and 60% is the subcontract. So 40% of 200k would be 80k. So we work out 40% for the rest of the months as well. Then own cost, so then we go labor, which is 70%. So 70% of 80k, which is 56k, and we work out for the rest of the months as well. And then own cost, plant and material, which is 30%. So we work out 30% of 80,000, which is 24k, and we work out for the rest of the months as well. And then own cost payment, so the labor will be paid on the same month, but the material and plant will be paid 2 months after. So that will be somewhere here. So own cost payment, yeah, so you look at the 56k, so that 56k labor, and then will be, yeah, so just the labor here, and then on this one, so that will be 112k plus the 24k, which is this 24k, this 24k first month. So that will be the labor and plant and material. So we work out same as well, same for the rest of the months. So that will be our cash out. So we add all these numbers, so that will be, so going out, which is 56k, and then that will be 176k for month 2. So we work out for the rest of the months, and then net cash flow will be, so first month there is no cash in, so that will be minus 56k. Next month we go 209k cash in, 176k cash out. So we deduct from these two